Uh-oh, we're back. Okay, so just like I promised, I said if my last video where I ranked the furry girls gets a lot of attention, then I'll do a second one featuring the men. So yes, this video is gonna be about the machos, the super manly men, the dudes, the homies, or you know, whatever you want to call them. I want to start off right away. Let's start with protogens. Protogen dudes are cute, but again, with what I said about protogen's last episode also applies here. Man, F tier 2 times in a row. Better luck next time, guys. Now, bear dudes. Bear dudes ain't too shabby. Yeah, dude. So I'm talking about. Wolf dudes. They're the cream of the crop right there. You're crazy if you're not. There we go, dude. Cobra dudes? You know, I find that a lot of cobra dudes are jerks, to be honest. So they lose some points for that. Yeah, something like that. Red fox dudes. Perfection, I'm telling you. Right there, dude. Horse dudes. Now listen, man. The big, you know, how do I say this without getting demonetized? The big cojones is great for some people, you know. It's not my personal thing though, I gotta be honest. I'd like to be able to get close with you without being sent to the hospital, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, something like that. Snakes, the same thing kind of applies with the vipers or the cobras. A lot of snake dudes are kind of jerks, you know what I mean? We're gonna say that. Snow leopard dudes. I rarely see any snow leopard dudes, so this is kind of hard to say. Why not, dude? Cheetahs. Cheetah guys are always really egotistical. You ever notice that? Like they're really full of themselves, you know? Sure, dude. Four-legged dragon dudes. They're okay. But I feel like the same thing kind of applies for the horse. They're, you know, it's too big. You know what I'm saying, man? Not good. Not good. Sure, if I was drunk, why not? Griffin. Still F tier. Axolotl boys. Now you're speaking my language. Absolute peak. Bumblebee dudes. You know, I don't see a lot of people with bumblebee fursonas. It's pretty rare actually. So it's kind of hard to base my judgment, but I don't know, man. Sure, why not? Definitely hitting that. Jackal dudes. A little on the trashy side, but yeah, I can make that work. Absolutely. Yes, indeed. Ferret dudes are annoying like 80% of the time, so I don't know. This probably isn't going to be very good. I'd really prefer not to. Okay, two-legged dragons. This one's going to be a much more fair score. I definitely think that two-legged dragons are much better than the four-legged ones. The four-legged ones are just too big, man. Deer. Yeah. Deer are awesome. Why not? Bonk. And I'm not just saying that because my crush is a deer. This isn't favoritism, guys, I promise. Dinosaur dudes are like jerks 90% of the time, I guess. I'm gonna slap that right here, dude. Hyena guys. You know, hyena guys are like kind of grungy, you know? They're kind of funny, they don't smell all too good, you know what I mean? Instead of like punk, so you know how like hyena girls are like kind of punk? Hyena dudes are like super grungy. I like that though. Why not? Yep. You still don't get a lot of points, Cougar. Same thing kind of applies. They're just too scary. Skunk dudes, you know, the same thing doesn't really apply for the girls. From the girls to the guys, to be honest. It's one of these. Yeah, sure, why not? Domestic cat dudes, you know? Pretty fire, actually, gotta say. Yeah, buddy. Gosh dang, I'm only like halfway through this. This is gutting me, dude. Kangaroo, guys. Not my flavor at all, to be honest. I'd really rather not. This is interesting. How about this? Let's talk about this real quick. Leopards. Leopard dudes are cool, but they tend to really beat gym rats. And you know, there's nothing wrong with going to the gym at all. But there's a certain attitude people have that go to the gym really often. They have a real superiority complex, I guess. That really takes some points off, to be honest. Still just fine, though. Lion dudes. This is the peak of macho right here, man. Lion dudes? Ah, bee's knees, my guy. Right at the top, where you belong. Rabbit guys. They're almost always bottoms. So if that's a deal breaker for you, you might not like rabbit guys. But hey, that's exactly what I'm looking for, so I don't mind. Not at all. I like cute guys, why not? My man's gotta have some cute to him, you know what I'm saying? Now, bird dudes are actually kind of cool. I don't know if they're the type that I, you know, sleep around with, but they're alright. Nothing wrong with them at all. Right there. Domestic dog dudes are so vanilla. They have nothing going on, you know what I'm saying? They're not boring, I guess, but there's not a lot going on. I'd rather not, my guy. Raccoon guys. Okay, you know, this might disqualify me a little bit, but, you know, I'm definitely having some favoritism here. One of my crushes was a raccoon once upon a time, so slap that right there. Bat dudes? Yeah, I got some favoritism here, considering one of my exes was also, not an ex, one of my crushes. Yes, one of my crushes was also a bat, so I got some favoritism, but sure. Otter dudes. You know, ever since I read Echo, I haven't really been a fan, to be honest. I'd rather not. Squirrel guys. Nope. Synth dudes. You know, synth guys aren't as great as synth girls, but I definitely think there's some cool stuff going on with the synth guys. Yeah, right there. Tiger guys. The same thing applies with the leopard. They tend to have like an ego just because they go to the gym. Which, don't get me wrong, again, nothing wrong with going to the gym. But then they get an ego about it, you know? Right there. And here we are, our last one for the day. We have, what is this, a lynx? It's a lynx, yeah. Again, after reading Echo, not a fan. Go right down on D tier. Right there. Well, how about that, huh? Look at that. That's our list. That's for you macho men out there. Here's what I think of your fursona species. Well, hey, I hope you liked this episode. I had fun making these last two videos. I had a grand old time. I hope you liked this episode. I hope I see you soon. Till next time. Bye now.